Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What up, TSB family? Hope you have a dope day and thanks for tuning in. This is the Secret Podcast, Season 10, Episode 14. My name is Chris Chu, and on lead vocals is the crew. What is up, Maya?
What up?
What up? What is up, Cal?
Yo, what's going down?
What's going down? Let's start the podcast like we always do with what we wore on feet today. First of all, how's the weather out in Calgary?
Yeah.
Beautiful, man. 20 degrees.
Ooh. What's 20? Like 80? 80 in Fahrenheit-ish? 70?
Yeah.
70 something. We'll get to it. What you been wearing?
Today I just wore some Kith Chucks. The ones that I customed. They were the red highs. I cut them down to lows and bleached them to show the monogram.
Yeah.
I just threw those on quick. I had to do some running around. Nothing special planned today, but wanted to look fresh while I was looking laid back.
Fresh while laid back. Yeah. That's good. It's 68 degrees Fahrenheit, just in case. Maya, what did you wear today?
Today I wore my Adidas Superstars in the black and white colorway. I feel like Adidas, the newer version of the Superstar is way more comfier than the older version. Like this one's way more like cushiony. I remember back in the day, I hated wearing Superstars all day. They were just like flat and uncomfortable. But I feel like this newer version is like way more
Oh, Maya's cutting out
like
there.
comfortable.
Yeah. So how's the when did you get them?
I got them a couple months ago.
A couple of months ago. Okay.
Yeah. But I know
No, they're not the boost ones,
they're a
right? The
newer
boost ones would
version.
say they're boost.
They're boost?
Are they?
No,
boost?
That would make sense.
I was wondering if they were, but I figured they'll probably say boost if they were, because I know they made boost ones at some point.
Huh. No, I'm pretty sure
Okay.
they'd say it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't you tell the difference?
No,
Like,
regular Superstars, but I do feel like these ones compared to my old ones are way more cushiony and way more comfortable.
all right. Okay. Very nice. Today I wore some Yeezy 700 in the V1 in the Inertia
Nice.
colorway.
Yeah.
Something about that shoe, man. Like I wore like no-show socks and like didn't even tie them up. Wore them with some like very baggy sweatpants, and they just look cool. It's like a bulky but slim shoe at the same time. Does that make sense? Bulky but pointy.
Yes,
Yes,
yeah.
bulky but pointy.
Yeah.
And let me tell you where I took a moment to look at them is while I'm pumping my gas. I had to stop, right? Pumping some gas.
Yeah.
I'm looking down at my feet. I go, I wish
That's like
I wish I had my phone with me because I just left it on inside the car. I wish I had it on my phone. Just take a quick snap because they look good from top down.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got
Yeah.
one foot up on the thing when you're pumping gas, one foot up on the concrete.
No, just both feet flat. I don't do the one leg up pose. Yeah.
I do the one leg up.
Captain Morgan.
Yeah, the
Captain Morgan
Yeah.
at the gas station. Yeah.
New topic. How do you pump your gas? No. Right. Very nice wears all around. I think we were all kind of in a laid back but fresh vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go. Very, very nice. Now, a quick word from our one of our sponsors, Quality. Find them on Instagram at Quality, Kuwallatee. We're going to present you a Fit Grid. Fit Grid by Quality. Maya, you have the floor.
Yep. So on bottoms, I'm going to be wearing the midi denim skirt in white. The Alex Rib Racer in the two-tone white and black colorway. On my head, the Quality trucker hat, the black and white one. And the textured boucle cardigan. Is it
Okay.
boucle? You know, just because the weather's nice out these days.
Yeah. Very
You know,
relaxed.
and it's It's gonna be a two-tone fit, a black and white fit.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And on feet, I can't decide. Maybe you guys can help me with this, but I'm probably gonna go with my Jordan 1 Pandas, aka the twists,
Okay.
or
Oh
my
yeah.
Olivia Kim Jordan 4s.
Okay.
Also bovine fur.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
The twist, those are the style with the actual twist in the Jordan 1.
No, they're
Like,
called twists, but they're like pandas with the
Oh,
bovine
okay.
fur,
Okay.
the black and white.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with them either way. That's my pick.
I
Yeah.
like
I
those. I
figured
like those.
it makes sense. All
Maybe,
black and white fit.
maybe another black and white classic that you haven't worn very often. Maybe some panda dunks.
Yeah. Panda dunks?
Yeah, panda dunks.
I don't own I
Wow.
don't own panda dunks, guys.
Maybe that's your sign to go
Yeah.
down to your
Yeah.
local and pick up a pair of panda dunks.
Yeah. They're classics at
Get
this
with the
point.
program.
They're probably on the low. Did you guys
They're on
see
the
how,
low.
like all
Really?
dunks are on the low right now?
Yeah.
Like all dunks.
I bet you $90 you can find yourself a
And
pair.
they
Yeah.
got kids.
Mm.
They got kids sizing too. Yeah.
For sure.
Yo, and even the kid size is probably cheaper. It's probably like $65,
I'd say
70.
maybe 68.
Yeah, there you go. Then Nike saying that, like, apparently this is what I heard. Nike saying they're gonna vault them.
Dunks.
What? I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
Or they're at least cutting back
Well,
minimum
cutting back would make
production.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, you all the colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's kind of cool. I mean, if you're a dunk person, you can grab a whole bunch, and when they like cut back and stop the production or whatever, then you
Then you're
still
cool
got
again. Yeah.
hella
Yeah.
pairs, and you got them at the low. That's pretty dope.
Very nice. All right, I love this Fit Grid, Maya. Fit Grid by Quality. You could use our coupon code SNEAK20, sneak 20, get 20% off your order. Grab all the pieces Maya just mentioned. Tell them the Sneaker Podcast sent you. And from our other sponsor, Still.ca. Find them on Instagram at Still.ca. Cal, what do they have in store for us this week?
Still has 2 Otani hats coming out this week, and that makes me very happy. They're dropping Friday, May 2nd. And the first one I'm gonna go for is the straw hat Otani, which has got a new Otani patch on the front, which I believe that the background is supposed to be like a straw hat. It's got that same kind of anime Otani logo. And it's a black crown with a red brim and a Vegas gold button. It's got a white LA logo on the side. It's got that big Otani patch on the front. That one's a banger. I like it a lot. Great undervisor.
Maya, you watch One Piece? Oh, sorry, Cal.
What'd you say?
You watch One Piece?
I do.
So you've seen this hat? Does it? I don't know what the correlation between Straw Hat movie and Otani is.
I don't think this thing.
Is there something specific that I don't know about? Like I'm not cool enough to know?
Well, Luffy wears his hat, and there's like a red like circle around his straw hat.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
that, hence the red brim.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I like it now. Okay. Cool.
I also think that maybe the patch might be nicknamed that because that background piece kind of looks like it might be, like the under part of a straw hat.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
with the
very cool.
with the boat in the back, it's definitely a
Of
One Piece
course.
reference.
Oh,
Of
it definitely
course.
is.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
Japanese.
100%.
Yeah.
And that does also have gold on the on that logo. Metallic gold. And the next one is a pink tawny, they're calling it, and it was actually designed by at She Styles Fitteds.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's got a Dodgers script on the front in pink with, I believe, is that iris. It's like an iridescent. It looks white, but when you hit it in different lights, it's iridescent. Very nice. And it's got the same Otani patch on the side with that gold kind of stamp in the background of it. but it's got the pink hits instead of the red.
Yeah.
It's a blacked out hat. It's got a white button on it and a pink undervisor. Very nice.
I like it. It's really dope.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Very
like it a lot.
clean.
I like
Very
the doctor's
clean.
script. I like it all. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah.
like two Otani hats, but quite different in like design, but both very nice.
Definitely.
Very cool. Did they mention the
Yeah.
drop date?
The drop is Friday, May 2nd. If I
Friday.
didn't say that, it's Friday, May 2nd, still.ca. These two Otani pack. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them on Friday. Perfect. Tell them Sneaker Podcast sent you. Boom. All right, moving on with the podcast. Let's get to the favorite, I think people's favorite segment of the show. It's called New Shit, New Shit. Who's got something new to talk about? Wait, before we get
I
to
have
it,
a few
sorry.
things.
Oh, sorry. I keep interrupting this episode. I'm sorry. we all three of us have been going out of town, I believe. We missed last week.
Yes.
I think two of us were unavailable last week. So, but all of us have been a bit around the world or someplace out of town recently. Maybe we can catch the people up on what we're doing, right? Maya, you've been maybe around the world?
Yes. Well, I mean, there's a triangle. I always go New York, Toronto, Montreal. I'm always going in. That's like my triangle. But yeah, I just came from New York. Um, I did On the Radar, a DJ set. You
Bravo.
guys check it out. And Toronto. I've just been DJing all over the place, really.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
So,
Do you so
yeah.
now you're how much time have you been DJing, would you say?
So I hit my 1 year in March.
Okay, so there you go.
And
Nice.
end of March marked my 1 year.
Do you still find that it feels new? Because when I
Yeah.
think of Maya DJing, I still see it as something new.
Oh yeah. It still feels very new,
Okay.
very much.
Do
I'm
you
still
get
scared before every gig.
okay? That's what I want to find out, right?
No, like people say like now I look a lot more like calm, cool, and collected. Like I'm more comfortable, but the nerves are all over the place. Like I'm pretty sure if you look at my On the Radar video, you see my hand like trembling on the laptop.
Oh, I
Like
thought that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
But yeah,
Alright.
no, I always get nervous before a set, but I love it.
Very cool, very cool. Do you sometimes get into a situation where you have to refuse a gig?
Yeah, only because I'm already booked.
Okay. That's good. That's good.
Flex.
She's a worker. What do you want to
Booked and
do?
busy.
Yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. Cal, what you been up to?
I just went out to Vancouver for a few days.
Nice.
First time that me and my booth hang there had the same time off at the same time, so we went out to Vancouver and called it the Baycation.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it
It was
was
first
good, man.
vacation.
Yes, it was. Yeah, first vacation. Yeah.
Those are
And
like
it just so
the
happened.
one trials, you know?
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Yeah. It was funny too because like we actually upgraded our room that we got because we wanted a balcony. So we
Nice.
upgraded our room to get a balcony. But then our bed went from like a king to like two queens, and we were like, "Oh, what? Like, you upgrade our room, and we got worse beds." But it was great. So I just say that to say like we managed with the space, and we survived and came out still happy.
You made a
So,
fort.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
you made
Okay.
it for it.
Yeah.
Was it a free upgrade?
No, we paid for it just because she had saw that we got the room and then she had saw that there was some rooms with balconies and she wanted a balcony.
Mm-hmm.
So we just upgraded it. It wasn't much or anything, but yeah, it was nice because then we had a balcony to go stand on in the morning and everything before bed. So that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very
And
nice.
it just happened like on our week. There was like, so I like baseball. The Vancouver Canadians are affiliate of the Toronto Blue Jays. They had a game, so we went and watched that. There was a Banksy art show out there, so we went
Mm,
Ooh,
to that, which
nice.
was really dope because I love art shows like that. So that was really really dope. It had a bunch of like his prints that he had printed out and like
yeah.
tickets from like Dismaland and stuff like that were like actual tickets and pieces. And then there was also like reworks of some of his works, like some statues that he had done.
Yeah.
They
Mhm.
did like a rework of them. Um, yeah, interactive. It was really cool. They had rooms with like an infinity room with his pieces all over the like glass walls and everything. So it was really, really cool. And then St. John was out there too. So we went to the St. John concert, which I'm a big St. John fan.
Very cool.
Oh,
And
yes.
yeah, and that was lit. It was really, really good. Yeah. He posted a video of it on his Instagram, so that's how you know it was a good time because he doesn't post it from everyone. You know what I mean? Like he
Very
he
nice.
didn't have every city, but the van show was on there because it was good. It was a really good show.
Nice.
Nice.
Very cool. I just got back from Cuba. We went for
Yes,
1 week.
Cuba.
You can't tell on YouTube, I think, but I did 10-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't tell. I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
I-
but
I-
yeah, it was a great time. Weather was amazing, like 28 degrees constant,
Nice.
but with
Wow.
wind. So I was never
Mm.
sweating. There was always like a wind blowing, so it always cooled me down.
Nice.
It was like uh cut off t-shirts, no sleeve t-shirts, swim trunks all day, Crocs all day, slides all day. Um
Nice.
yeah, like when you feel like reading a book, you've got nothing to do. Like really no responsibilities and anything. Had a great time. The room was great, food was great, uh staff at the hotel was great. So had an amazing time. It was,
Nice.
it was really, really fun.
Very nice. That's the next. That's
I'm
the
glad.
next vacation I want to go on. Is just a mellow,
Beach.
relax, eat,
Yeah,
eat and drink whenever I want on the beach. That's what I'm looking for
Yeah.
next. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And like, it's funky because like the last time we went was maybe 7 years ago. So before COVID and everything. And it was a different experience in terms of like all the rooms were kind of renovated a bit at this resort. Like even the AC, our room was great. Like third floor. The AC was like, you want it at 21 degrees? You got it at 21 degrees. You want 20 degrees? You got it at 20 degrees. Like very precise, very freaking cold. AC,
Nice.
Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi all around the resort. So you can go on the beach and surf the web, you know.
Oh,
And like
nice.
Cuba's network, I think they improved it. So it used to be like iffy or whatever. No, I was able to stream a Celtics game on my phone in my hotel room,
Oh,
you know? So it's like, what the fuck? This vacation is amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, great time. Great time.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so sorry to have interrupted. Back to new shit, new shit. Cal, you were about to say.
Yeah, I got a few things. I got one pair and a couple sneaker adjacents.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Um, maybe we'll start with the pair, because this was awesome. I don't know if there was a restock or people got late shipments, but all of a sudden everybody had Obsidian lows, and I had been looking for them before, and wound up on Kith.ca or the app, and they had my lady's size, and that's the pair she wanted. So we both got a pair, and
Nice.
stoked. I think it's a very
Hey.
beautiful shoe.
Jordan 1.
Um, yeah, Jordan 1 Low OG Obsidian
Obsidian.
colorway. I'm
So
uh
nice.
I'm really happy. There is something funny though. Like I poked fun at this. I didn't want to like start anything, so like I deleted it or whatever. But the Jordan Rare Air is about like I found out that that guess was what it is, and it's about Jordan Brand's like quality control issues when the brand first started. And then I get these Obsidians, and there is two completely different leathers on the toe wrap on each shoe. One is tumbled, one is smooth.
Wait,
And I'm on
both
the toe
pairs?
wrap. Like, yeah, on hers too. On hers too. But hers is a little bit like it's not as obvious as mine. Mine is like they're completely
Tumbled.
different. One is completely smooth and one is tumbled. So that's kind of hilarious how Jordan.
Is it GS?
No,
Is it GS her
neither.
size? Okay.
No. It's 7.5, so it's the first not GS size.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so hers has it as well, but very like you can't really tell, and mine like you could tell.
Okay.
So it's like it's to me it's kind of hilarious how Jordan's like, hey, look at we're poking fun at like what it used to be, and it's like, fam, you literally still do that. Like it's
Still?
not rare air, it's regular occurrence. You should call these here's the new regular occurrence Jordan 3s. Um
Regular
but
air.
yeah,
Regular
yeah.
air.
But nonetheless, I really enjoy the shoe. I think it's very nice. I'm gonna wear it a lot, so that's why I don't really care because that the smooth toe wrap is gonna look tumbled by the time I'm done with it, anyways.
Heard.
Um,
Yes.
yeah. So, there's those, and then when we were out in Vancouver,
Hey.
of course, I had to pick up a St. John Tour shirt from
Nice.
the festival
Oh,
Nice.
season.
nice t-shirt, bro.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's really cool. It's almost exactly how I imagined it would look just from like the style of his artwork on his albums and such.
Mhm.
So once I saw it that it looked like that, I was like, okay, I need it. When stood in line and got it. I was wearing the Kith Biggie sweater.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shout out to Chris that got me that way back in the day. Chris
Oh
hit when I caught an
damn.
L.
Okay.
Yeah,
I remember kind
yeah.
of.
I kind of remember that too.
The Ready to Die one with the baby sitting on the
With the
Kith
baby
logo.
on the.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then so when I was in line, I was gonna pay. The guy comes up to me and he goes, "Oh, yo, that's so nice. That's the Biggie one." And I was like, "Yeah." And then I think they're from like Texas. He said,
Mhm.
and he's like, "When did you get that?" And I was like, "Oh, bro, it's years ago." I'm like,
Mhm.
"It's old. You got to look on like StockX or something." And then he's like, "Oh, he's like, what size is it?"
Yeah.
And then
Bro,
I was
is he
like, all
trying to
right,
jump
buddy.
you?
And then, yeah, exactly. I know. And then I'm like, it's a large, but it's a small large, bro. Like all my other larges are bigger. Then he's like, what do you want for it or something like that? And then I was like, well, I was like, no, it's not good. And he's like, hey, charge this guy extra. He says to the guy with the with the like machine. And then he's like, and then we start laughing or whatever. And then I'm like, all right. And I'm not being serious about this at all. But I go, okay, give me two of everything. I'm like, if you give me two of everything, it's yours. And I was
Oh
just like,
no.
because I'm not actually gonna do that.
Right.
And then you see him like kind of look, and he looks like he's doing math in his head.
He's contemplating. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I was like, yo, bro, no, we're good, man. I'm not giving it away. Like this is special to me or whatever. So that was funny. That was just a funny story I had to say. Then also I was out there since we went to the Canadians game. I went and picked up a Vancouver Canadians hat.
Oh nice.
Nice.
I actually had to scoop this at Lids because
Huh.
the fan shop had very minimal sizing. Very minimal sizing. They had
Oh,
like only
wow.
like 7, 6 and 8. Or
Uh-huh.
6 and
Small.
7 8, sorry. They had a 7 1/4. I'm a 7 3/8. So I tried on the 7 1/4 because I'm like,
Tight.
I really want to like leave here with a hat. Like that was
Right.
part of my plan is I'm gonna grab a Vancouver Canadians hat while I'm here. And yeah, it was tight. So I ended up hitting a Lids.
Mm.
And the Lids just had an abundance. It had
Okay.
an abundance. And I was like, yo, this is perfect. Whatever. Cool, man.
Uh-huh.
So ended up grabbing this. Negative shout out to Vancouver taxes because they're very high.
What is that? 13? 14?
Somewhere around there. It's got to be 12 maybe, but 12, 13. But when I'm used to paying 5, it was a lot. Like
I get you.
my 55
Oh, yeah.
my $55 hat I think ended up being like 67
68.
bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, geez, man, like
It's where taxes are worse
That's-
here too, Calvi. So
yeah. So no, like pretend no shout out, bad boo to that, but otherwise, like, yeah, I'm stoked that I was able to find a hat, and this was like a really fresh color too. I'm glad I found like
yeah, that's
not just an
nice.
on field. So I was glad about that. And also, when I came home, this was in the mail, and it is
Nice.
the Otani 50/50 Club from Still
Yes.
with the beautiful 2024 championship patch on the side.
World
And
Series. Yeah.
yeah, so you probably already saw me post this a couple times and saw me promoting and talking about it the other week because I really like this hat and I have it
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
hand.
Dope.
And it also like look at it with my obsidians, man. Like
Oh,
leave
They're
me
perfect.
snap.
alone.
They go hand
Chilling
in
it.
hand.
Chilling it.
Yeah. Good
Your
stuff.
Otani collection is getting up there, Cal.
It is. It
Very
is
good.
for real.
Very nice.
Yeah, and that's everything.
Very cool. Very cool.
Nice, nice.
Do you have something, Maya?
Yeah, I got in something today actually, a little surprise from Puma.
Mm.
They sent me the Mastro Fay. It's like, first of all, I love the Mastro. In this triple black colorway, and it's just like a bunch of different materials all over the shoe. It's like a new bug, and like a I don't know what this material is, Chris, but I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but
Like a
it's like a
nylon or
like a
something.
nylon,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Mesh.
they're
Yeah.
they're called the Mastro Fay Premium Touch.
Nice.
That
This is definitely one of my favorite silhouettes. It reminds me of like a ballerina shoe a little bit, the way that
I just recently
they
saw
look.
a documentary, like a very short
Uh-huh.
documentary about like ballerina slippers,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so crazy what goes into making a ballerina slipper that it made me appreciate that sneaker more. Not that they make it the same way, but it looks a lot like a ballerina slipper. Like
Yeah.
people do work in those shoes, man.
Yeah.
I
So I
like
just
that
got
strap.
these
That
in.
strap is super
Yo,
cute.
the strap is so cute.
Strap. Yeah, very
Yeah.
Yep.
cool.
I got these Samba Adidas Samba OGs in like this, what's this print called again?
Cheetah,
Is that
leopard,
Cheetah?
leopard or cheetah?
Leopard?
Yeah.
leopard.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, they're so cute. And they're like a material as well. They kind of remind me of the Wales Runners, but like
Yes.
they're
Oh yeah.
just but they're just GRs. Shout out
I like
Adidas.
those. Big fan
Super
of
cute.
animal print on shoes.
Yeah, no,
And
I've
that
been
red pops hard.
Yeah.
yeah, it's more of like it's like a burnt orange kind
Okay.
of red with like leather on the inside. So comfortable.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
cute. Also these Adidas Specials with the gum sole in this light
Ooh,
blue color way. So cute
very
for the
nice.
summertime. And I did get a new pair of Superstars, and I just realized that there's Superstar 2,
Oh, it's
which would
Oh,
Superstar
explain
2. Okay.
why it's so soft on the inside and why there's so much cushioning. Because I guess it's like a newer, it doesn't have like the gold Superstar on
Mm-hmm.
the
okay.
uh side panel. It's just black and white. So I guess the Superstar 2 is way more comfortable than the OG, maybe the 85, you know? But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
just a
that's
bunch of
good to know.
Adidas,
Understood.
a bunch of Adidas pickups and that Puma and that one Puma shoe that I got in today. Shouts to Puma. I love the Mastro
Very
silhouette.
cool. Very nice. I got a package, two packages from Under Armour, a lot of gear, and then a few pairs of basketball sneakers.
Ooh.
Hold up, sorry. The Curry One Protro Lux. This is the Saturn colorway. It's like basically the low version of the Curry One, but the Lux factor is that it's like this. I don't know, this suede here, nubuck, very more feels or looks more like a could be like a lifestyle shoe,
I was
but
just gonna say, is
right.
it supposed to be a lifestyle shoe?
But the Flotro part, oh, Flotro, did I say? Shit. Flotro. Part of it means that it does have like technology in it, you know.
Okay.
So one, then the Curry 12 Saturn colorway. Look at that.
That's smooth. That's a
Yeah,
smooth looking shoe.
I like the Curry 12 a lot. Very chill, very nice vibes, and lots of gear, like a pair of shorts and a pair like a windbreaker type of jacket that came with it. Very cool. Thank you, Under Armour Canada.
Nice.
And then a Curry 12, the Pisces colorway.
Ooh.
That is more
Oh,
like a baby bluish colorway. Um, I like what they do with the midsole. They put a lot of like flashy
yeah.
design on it, on the side of it. Very cool.
To get iridescent.
Yeah. And it's, I don't know what it is. They ship me these shoes. Then all these videos of Steph Curry pop on my IG telling me like how crazy he is, like with his, even like his hands and everything. When he catches the ball, his hands
Oh, I saw
automatically
that.
turn the seams to like with the shooter's
Yeah.
touch. I'm like, at the speed that he's going with all the action in front of him, he still does that. Like it's just like innate in him. I'm like, fuck, it's so good.
He's a
Yeah.
meta human.
Crazy.
And how he yells at his teammate, "Give me the ball, give me the damn ball!" And then he crosses up the opponent and scores. And I go, "Yeah, if Steph Curry asks you for the ball, you give him the
You
damn
give him
ball."
the
Yeah,
ball.
no kidding.
So shout out Under Armour Canada for that. And now, guys, I'm gonna do a live unboxing,
Hey.
Oh.
pre-story story to set up the unboxing. I'm prepping for my trip to Cuba. I'm like on the computer trying to file my taxes before I leave, and I'm checking all our itinerary and everything. I'm on the computer, and I get a text from Cal. He's like,
Oh.
"Yo, this shoe for this much. I know the guy that's selling them, so it's like a chill transaction." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh." I go, "I don't know, man. I kind of don't want to spend money before I go on a trip, just in
Yep.
case." I go, "What do you think?" He's like, "Ah." He goes, "I don't know, but I know that it's from the guy's legit because Cal knows him." So I'm like,
Hmm.
okay. And I'm like trying to do some math, and I'm also doing my taxes, so like I have all these other numbers in front of me. So, but I'm like, fuck. I go, the math works. I go, okay, let's do it. And then Cal's like, yo, you actually know the guy because we follow each other on Instagram. And he tells me the name of the guy, Sid. I go, oh yeah, we played fantasy basketball together years ago. I go, yeah, that's chill. And then he goes, okay, done. So, uh, transaction is done. I'm like, cool. But like I'm leaving on vacation, so I tell Cal, don't ship him to me yet. He's like, cool. He'll hold them for me and wait till I'm on my way back.
Hmm.
Little did I know I do have data while I'm on my trip. So I'm like more than halfway done with my trip, and I'm antsy. I'm like, I want to buy a shoe or get a new shoe. I want to land and have a shoe hand delivered to me while
Oh
I
my
get home.
gosh.
So I think Thursday or something, or Cal Friday, he goes, "Yeah, hey man, what's your Addy again? What's your this? Do you want insurance?" I'm like, "Perfect." I go, "Yeah, ship them out now. They'll get there same time I get there, type deal." Well, so Cal ships them out, and it said they would deliver next week, like May 6th or something. I'm like, "Oh, wow."
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Whoa, I gotta wait a long time." I go, "Okay, I'll have
Yeah.
to I'll have to abide till then." Then today, we're May 1st. It's Thursday. I got back home like Sunday night, Sunday morning, early morning. It's been 4 days. I'm still itchy as fuck. And boom, boom, ding, ding. The doorbell rings. Some sneakers appear at the door, and it's this box here, guys. It's this white
What?
Jordan Jumpman flight box. Okay, this is the live unboxing on air. Since this is an audio podcast, we're gonna try to do some ASMR for you guys here. Can you hear this? Boom. Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
The
that's the
box
box
is
opening.
opening.
Here's the paper. Can you hear that? There you go. Oh, my first look at these. Very cool. Oh, dope,
And
dope, dope.
Ooh.
ASMR.
oh my gosh.
Jordan 4 times SB navy colorway.
Wow, they're so
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
That one you
Yeah.
pulled out is probably the one I looked at. I just opened it and looked at one of them and was like, okay, put it back in, close it up.
Yeah. Yo.
Wow, that's
So
a
dope.
great pickup.
Very cool. I haven't bought a Jordan 4 in a while. Feels
Yeah.
like it. Feels like it. And yeah, this is very cool. Nike has B on the back, navy colorway. Very cool. Thanks, Cal, for the linking. Thanks, Sid,
Yeah.
for hooking it up. Very happy.
Definitely, definitely. That was the I was very happy about that because he asked me, he hit me up and was like, "Yo, do you want these like for this price?" And I'm like, "Damn, like
It's a
that
hard price to
sounds
refuse.
yeah, that sounds very close to retail." If
Uh-huh.
I'm like
Yeah.
thinking in my head, and I'm like I can't, man. Like I'm leaving to Vancouver, right? Like, and I'm like, I can't, dude. Like I'm going on vacation. I'm spending money. Like I know I'm spending money out there.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
and then I was like, but I could check if a buddy wants some. And then like, yeah, all right, do that. And I was like, all right, I'll check with Chris. Because I didn't know if he knew you or not or
Uh-huh.
what. And then I hit Chris, blah blah, comes back, and then I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, let's do it. And then I was like, yo, what's your schedule look like today? Because I'm leaving out of town today, like not to Vancouver, but out of town for like the next couple days. I could either grab it on my way now or like what should we do or whatever. And then he's like, yo, it's no sweat, bro. I know you're good for it. I'll just hold it for you till you come back. And then I was like, beautiful, man. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
very smooth.
And, yeah. And then once he found out it was for me, right? Then he like say, "Oh, he can have them for the price, or if he's willing to
Oh
trade."
yeah. Yeah, he did. He said,
For what?
or
What do you want?
I'm looking for Travis's and I could put money on top if he's got a pair. Yeah.
So
Meanwhile, Chris has like
no, but like it's funny because it became where I'm buying a shoe to where instead I would possibly trade one pair of shoe for his pair and cash.
and
Like
get
I get
money.
paid. Like how did this all of a sudden become like a situation where I could make money? Like weird. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But I go,
Yeah.
oh no, no, not right now. Like I'm not looking to unload any Travis. But yeah,
Yeah.
but like very cool. Very dope. Always dealing with people we know.
Hmm.
Yeah, it makes things much
Exactly.
smoother. Yeah, very
Yeah.
cool. Very nice pickups, guys. Let's move on to flooding our feeds. All right, we got some official photos of the Jordan 3 Soul. This is called the Soul 2.0. Um, in the group chat, I posted the official photos, and I also posted a photo of the Jordan 3 Soul 1.0, I guess you can call it.
Hmm.
Right? You can see the differences here, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Which and I do prefer the 2.0, I would have to say. I like
I agree.
the midsole thing that they
Midsole,
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like
Um,
So
honestly, I like a lot of any shoe with like
a
with
little bit
a
of vintagey.
vintage midsole, yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, this is nice.
yeah. Um,
yeah, I
I,
liked
d-
them.
I don't know if it's okay. Is it the vintage part of it or like an off-white part of it? Like a sail colorway? Because if they
Yeah,
just made it
like the off
sail colorway,
noirs, like the off noir Jordan 4 sole.
mm, not that one because I don't have anything to compare it to where it would be instead of white, it'd be in like an off-white color. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a Jordan 1 low,
Hmm.
let's say you kind of expect a white midsole, right? But
Hmm.
if they make it like sail colorway, it changes the shoe a bit to a point where like, okay, I kind of see where they're going with this. And it's not necessarily vintage, but it's sail.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I think it's the sale part of it that I like, you know?
I like them both. Like
Hmm.
I like Sail over just Stark White. I
Yeah,
do. I can say that. But when I look at this, and it's got that like that's a vintage. That's yellowed.
that's a
You know what I
vintage.
mean?
Yes, yes, yes.
I still like that like a lot.
Okay.
Like I think that adds a lot to this shoe, and it's weird because that's the type of thing, that I've always like didn't
Right.
like. And when Nike even first started doing it, I was like, okay, enough, man, cut it out. And now
Ooh.
I'm like, oh, it's got the vintage soul. Like
Yeah.
I'm all
Yeah.
in.
You're sounding a lot like Sean Collett right now.
Oh my God.
That's
That
all I
is,
gotta
that
say.
is how like it definitely worked like that for me because
Yeah.
the whole time it was always like, oh man, these went yellowed. Like, ew, I don't like it anymore. Then they started putting the shoes out, and then it almost became too much. And now I'm almost like, oh, they should have vintage that.
Yeah.
Like, why
Yeah.
didn't you guys make that look vintage?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. 100%. Um, Jordan 1 shattered backboard coming back.
Leather
Uh,
looks good.
it looks good. It looks very good. What does this do to the first Jordan 1 shattered backboard? Does it do anything at all? Do people even care about the first shattered backboard?
I
Not
think
as
they're
much
the
as
most
before.
important pair, no? The first pair.
The first shattered backboard? Like, I mean, like I don't feel like they're I saw like a aftermarket shop post the shattered backboard 2.0, right?
Hmm.
The is it called the reverse
Reverse.
shattered backboard? Yeah. The reverse shattered backboard, a size 10 for $240.
Hmm.
Like never back in the day, right? 240.
Yeah,
That's less than retail. Yes, they were worn, but still, that's mighty damn cheap for a very nice pair of sneakers. So
yeah,
is it
Yeah.
that the Jordan 1 value, importance, or place is like not as strong as it used to be, or it's just
for sure.
the resale stuff that's like chilled out, which is fine for everyone, I guess.
I
Yeah.
think it's both of those. I think
Yeah,
that the resale market has took a down
Hmm.
spin as well as Jordan 1 highs have
yeah.
both
Chilled out.
went down, and I'm down with that. Like that's awesome.
Yeah, you can get all sorts of colorways.
Yeah.
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 Like a couple of years ago, they were going for almost $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now
yeah.
they're going
So
for almost retail.
this is gonna do what? Is it gonna be more like the Black Cement 3 release? Is it gonna be more like the Lost and Found release? What do you think?
I think they're gonna go.
Yeah,
Yeah, just because they're
Yeah.
shattered backboards, I think they're gonna go.
I
I've
guess.
I've seen a couple pictures that showed the leather,
Yeah,
They
and it
look,
looked like
people
it
happy.
looked really good. Yeah. So I think since everyone knows the shattered backboard for the leather,
Mm-hmm.
that once they see that
Right.
leather on this, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it looks the same. Like it's got the
Yeah, yeah,
leather.
yeah.
Let's get them."
Yeah,
mhm.
I get you. It used to be the standard, right? Or like a very
Yes.
good benchmark for what is good versus what is not as good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to say these are almost shattered backboard.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Your ASBB almost shattered backboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Uh Jordan, now these are just photos of this shoe, but I've never seen detailed photos of them. Maybe I missed it before, or maybe they were posted already. Jordan 3 Slim Shady PE, right? That's the pair that he wore during the performance at the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
Yep.
Uh
I can personally send you photos.
yeah?
I got a bunch of photos of these. I saw them in the Hip Hop Museum in LA.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you're not as impressed as these as I am. When I saw these photos, I'm like, fuck, this is a good shoe, man.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
so
I
good.
I agree. It's crazy.
Yeah.
the E on the tongue
Yeah.
The Slim Shady, the "Hi, my name is Slim Shady" thing on the
Yes.
back
on the
is
Yes.
back. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is crazy.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Like
Uh
it sticks out or whatever. Like what do you
Yep.
call
Yeah,
that? Like
like
debossed or whatever?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. I see what you, like raised or something. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, like it's not just painted on there.
Mm, well, yeah. If they're gonna
Cal
do one of one or something, right? Might as well
yeah.
make it
Yeah.
nice. Ah, very cool. Um, then also there's this pair Jordan 3 OG times Jordan Brand Classic. For those who don't know, Jordan Brand Classic is this tournament that they hold for the top class of the high school level at the high school level, ball players, and they all meet
Oh,
up for it's like a tournament during one weekend specific, and it's called the Jordan Brand Classic. I guess this is I don't know if it's going to be released to anyone or it's only for the athletes of the Jordan Brand Classic. But let's just talk
Yeah.
about the aesthetics of this shoe. What are you guys thinking?
I love the back tab.
I think they're
yep.
beautiful.
They're very
They're
beautiful.
quite nice.
Very.
Yeah, I like what they did. Everything.
Yeah. It
Got got that sail midsole for you.
Yep.
Sale
And that
midsole, if you glance at it real quick, it could just be like a white cement three, but then you notice
with
the little
some blue.
details. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The tongue details are really cool too.
tongue
Yeah,
detail
with
has
the
the Jordan Brand
circular
Classic
Jordan.
logo. Yeah.
Very
Um,
nice.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like these tournament specific sneakers that come out. Sometimes some of these make it to like whatever resale sites or eBay's or whatever, and then you sometimes you grab something special. So yeah, there's that. Design very nice.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Uh, a sneaker that I think we all here will be very excited about. Jordan One Low, Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah.
Chicago.
With that
These
big
are
swoosh.
yep.
It's it's the one we're waiting for. I think
Yeah.
Yep.
could it's
October.
coming October. Yeah, it's a bit later on in the year. Um, do you think it has a chance of being sneaker of the year?
I mean, kinda. Yeah.
Would it be first? Let's start here. Would it be your sneaker of the year or
Eh,
your sneaker, like your biggest pickup of the year?
Trying to just think back what else
Yeah,
has come out or is coming out.
yeah, because
Um,
the year is almost done in October.
yeah,
So it could be a contender.
I mean, I think yeah, it's definitely going to be a contender, especially with that swoosh, right? Because everybody loves that swoosh. Me, it's not really a big deal or whatever, but knowing that everybody like the OG heads and stuff are like, oh, that big swoosh, you know.
mm-hmm.
I think that's what kind of pushes it to a bit of a higher level. It's not just a Chicago OG low. It's Chicago OG low with more OG specs to it.
Yeah. So
So I think
so
that pushes it.
there's also wait, is there a white cement four? Is it this year?
White Cement 4 is in like
26 or it's
yeah, it's
now?
this month. It's like
Oh, it's this
eight
month.
18th or 28th, I think.
Right. Okay, so it might be that one.
The white
Because like
cement.
That's the other thing.
right.
That's the other thing I was gonna say is it depends for me on
Mm-hmm.
how the quality is on that White Cement 4.
We're
Because if
we're
that's
we're
got some really
more
nice leather, then it's gonna be really up there. But if it's got some crap leather, that's gonna knock it down, in
I
my
think
opinion.
we're more like Jordan Nike ish on this podcast, I'd say right now. Like that's where our attention is at more these days. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Um that's why I don't think like for us like a New Balance or an A6 would bump off like Jordan for like sneaker of the year for us, but like yeah, I get it. Jordan 4 would be the one to look at this point. I get it.
Over the
I
Chicago.
I I am saying like I know I don't think you guys are feeling them, but that 2010 being a new model
New
and
Balance.
the New Balance sorry and the Ronnie's touches for me personally I gotta see it better. I gotta see the actual glamour photos. They haven't released them yet. It's only been leaked photos. They should be coming out right away, actually. But that's one that I'm
Keeping an
wanting to put
eye.
on my list because
Mm.
I love Ronnie's designs, but also that it's a different model. You know what I mean? It's not like that's why this Jordan 1 low to me gets put up higher because of that swoosh. Like it's just a
Mhm.
minimal thing, and I don't even care. I don't care about that swoosh. But
Yeah.
because they did that, I got to put it up at a higher level because they did something else to it. They didn't just re-release a shoe they've already released.
Yeah.
And that's why the Ronnie one for me, I put it higher, even though I haven't seen it. We'll have to see when I see it, but because it's like a new model. So
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
see what happens there.
Okay. All right. Action Bronson times New Balance 992. Um, yeah, New Balance 992. I'm a big fan of that silhouette.
Yeah. I
This
Yeah.
feel like
this colorway, I'm not feeling it.
wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because of the black sole.
That's me. I was
Mm,
just gonna say the black soul is what throws me off about him.
no, I don't like the brown.
Hmm.
Brown and red, tough for me on a sneaker.
I love brown and red.
Yeah,
It's one of my
doesn't do
favorite.
it.
Yeah.
That's not like
Like the
I don't
Sambas,
know. I don't find it. I see that it's brown, but I don't consider it brown. I don't know why. Because
maybe
it's
because it's
like
Because
a
it's like an
animal
yellow.
print.
animal print.
Yeah, and
But
that's more orange than red to me.
oh right, so this is more of red. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's more of like a burnt red,
It's
like
the
a
brown. It's
orange.
like I'm
It's the
just throwing in
brown.
the red and brown in there.
And
Let's
then the navy tongue.
explain, but I don't like the brown.
Like, see, that's like for me. I love the blue tongue after with like the brown
Mm.
and red. I'm a fan of brown and red together
Okay.
across the
Yeah.
board. No matter what it is, I like brown and red together. And then with the blue tongue just coming out of nowhere, I'm like, yeah, I like that. But then I see the black
The
midsole, and I'm
black
like, no,
midsole.
I don't like
Yeah.
that.
No, I don't like see he's done other sneakers with like shades of brown, but not this much brown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know?
Action Bronson sneakers are usually really nice. The
He's
ones in the past we've liked.
for me, he's missed on two.
Oh.
This one and that Tech Runner one.
Oh
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I
But
didn't like
the
that
others
one
have
either.
been very nice.
But this, I do think this is a nice shoe. It's just not for me with that black midsole.
Yeah.
It's nice because it's a 992, but yeah, I hear you. It's definitely the black midsole.
Yeah. All right. How about this?
Yeah.
So over here, I just got a notification that the Kobe 8 What the is about to release at Foot Locker Canada. So I
Ooh.
know it's released in other spots already, but just so our Canadian listeners that haven't gotten the notification, this is just like an advisory. Go check out your Foot Locker app and you can enter that raffle for the Kobe 8 What the. Yeah, they're going to release Foot
Yo, I
Locker.
know. I know this is gonna sound crazy. I don't like them at all. I
The
don't. I
Kobe
don't like
8?
that. The Kobe 8. What the? I
What of
don't. I
it
don't.
do
I
you
don't
not
see the
like?
what the in it. I don't see the what the in it. Like
Oh, okay.
like other shoes, you can see all the parts of the shoes and be like, okay, that's the like.
Mm-hmm.
Take for example the what the Kobe what the 7. You're like, oh, that's the poison dart
Yes.
frog. Oh, that's that leopard one. You know
Yes,
what I
yes,
mean?
yes,
You can
yes,
see
yes.
the pieces to it. To this, just looks like a mishmash of colors to me. I've never, like, no offense to anyone that likes it, but I've never liked it. I can't see the what the in it. I
How about
I
just
don't
as
care
a
about it at
colorway?
all.
Like, let's say you take the what the name out of it, but as a colorway, still no?
It's
Hmm.
fine. It
Fine.
doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't hit me.
So my
Like,
situation with the shoe is, yeah, I'd love to get it. I think it looks great. I understand your point of it being a possible failed what the because it's you're not actually taking pieces of past Kobe 8s or past
and there was a
Kobe's.
lot.
Right.
There was a lot you could have done with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Absolutely.
But I know everybody loves
Um,
it. That's why I just had to say it because to me, I'm like, yo, everybody loves these
yeah.
shoes, and I don't like them at all.
I think some pieces, maybe like the back, I never looked at it that way, you know? I never looked at it that way. There might be parts of it that are just overlapping, and I'm
Yeah,
not trying
like
to.
if there is, you can't really see them though.
Yes,
Like
you
because
can't.
I've looked and like they're there, but it's like so mashed up that you
Yes,
can't differentiate them
I get
from
it.
each other.
Yes, okay. But I do like them. I didn't. I thought I would gun for them harder than I have been, but I haven't. I think it's because when I hurt my foot and on my road back, Kobe 8s were not a shoe that I was wearing to come back.
Mm.
So
Mm.
haven't been wearing Kobe 8s. Um, I didn't injure, but like uh, I was in the pool at the resort and I kicked off the wall and I kicked off wrong
No.
and it like
And you pulled something?
nothing bad happened, but my foot was achy.
Oh,
Poor old me, but whatever.
not at the resort.
So it's just like I'm like, okay, I'm not wearing Kobe 8s anytime soon. Okay, so that's why I'm like, when I missed out on them, I was like, whatever. I'm not wearing Kobe 8s right now, anyways. So I didn't really, but I do feel like it'd be a cool piece to add to the collection. But
I know so many. I know like two people that want it so badly right now. The
I
wetness.
know more than two people though. So badly.
Yeah, yeah, like
Get in
everybody
line,
loves
two
this shoe.
people. Um, Kobe 9, Gigi Bryant. That released today. The Kobe
Oh, I
9
didn't
Gigi
know
Bryant.
that.
Yeah, because it's her birthday.
Oh yeah, happy
Mm,
birthday, Gigi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like ugh, so
yeah,
like it yeah, it's still sad, man. Um Beautiful shoe. I love this shoe.
Yeah,
yeah,
they're very
It's
me
so
too.
beautiful.
nice. It's so nice.
So
The
nice.
gold.
The
Swoosh.
Kobe 9.
gradient,
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, it's very nice.
GG on the back. Very nice. Shout out to those who were able to get their hands on them because beautiful, beautiful shoe. Very cool.
Yeah,
Very, very cool. I don't know if anywhere in Canada had them. So, but very cool. Very nice design. They don't miss. They don't miss for this, for those pairs.
yeah,
Yep.
that's facts.
Yep. All right. Any other shoe you guys want to talk about before we move on? Nah.
I don't have a picture of it. We don't really have any info
Oh,
of it, but I will
yes.
mention that there was another Ronnie Fieg Kith New Balance that leaked.
Okay.
It's like an indoor soccer shoe, and it's a New Balance. It's got a nice Kith hit on the side of it. I don't even remember the name because it's a leaked photo. So I just looked at it and then kind of like looked away. You know what I mean? Because it's like I don't know if we're supposed to see this or not.
Funny.
Because I haven't seen anybody like associated with Kith post it. I only saw I think it was Hypebeast posted it.
Okay.
Um, but it was like an indoor soccer shoe and it had like hits of green. It was cool. Like I just mentioned it because I've never seen a New Balance indoor soccer shoe.
Right.
204L.
204L.
204L, yeah. And it's in like a green with like a mint and looks like silver.
Yeah.
Um so that's something I just felt like mentioning because I hadn't seen it before. If you guys want to see it, it's in your DM, and
Okay.
anybody listening, it's on Hypebeast.
Very cool.
And looks cool. It kind of looks almost like it's got the same kind of side paneling as that 2010 model.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
The
Yeah.
stripe
A lot of
going
good,
through the
nice
end.
branding. Big old
Yes.
kith on the back there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Yes.
uh, Now that you mention it, also maybe another leak, not leaked, quote unquote. But big shout out to our good buddy Cran at Cran, the general manager of
Oh, yes.
Kith Toronto. Um, he put up on his stories, right? Like it's a pair of Adidas Climacool,
Mm.
and
Yeah.
it has like the three stripes on it on the side. They're like what do you call that? Like a gradient stripes, like a
Yeah.
light gray to like dark, and it's hinting at a what's coming up next for Ronnie collaboration with Adidas, Kith and Adidas.
Yeah.
Something on the Climb
Yep.
Cool side. You all know that I'm a big fan of the Climb Cool
I
Adidas.
love the climate cool. Anything alien looking, I love.
Yeah, yeah. That's why you're friends with
Yeah.
us. Um,
And like, because with Cram posting it and literally typing out Kith X Adidas Climate Cool,
yeah,
like that's official. It doesn't get any
official.
more official than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw on the shoe, he posted another picture of the shoe of the inside of the shoe,
Uh-huh.
and there's a little QR code on the insole. And I thought about like, is there a way I could screenshot this and
Scan that right
scan it?
now.
Is this like a is this something that like if scan this for like entry or
Yeah.
something?
Oh
But
shit.
I didn't see Kith branding on it. I only saw the Adidas branding on it. It says like Climate Cool, and then it has that QR code, and then it has the Adidas logo. So I
Mm,
was like, no, that can't be it. It's got to be just an Adidas thing. It
like
would
a
say
skew.
Kith if it's Kith. Yeah,
That's funny.
but
All right. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh, let's see. Very nice stuff. Some leak stuff. Very nice. All right. That's it for flooding our feeds. Let's move on to the mini topic of the week. Um, then looking at this different colorways coming out of different sneakers. There was a sneaker that I really liked, but like an Air Max 90 that I saw at JD Sports. I thought of buying it, but I was like, no, I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's me. So it got me thinking about like, you know what? If you guys here on the podcast had
Mhm.
to be represented by a specific shoe, what do you think the shoe which shoe would match you the best? Like which colorway would match you the best? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna present you with different sneaker lines or sneaker categories, and you tell me which shoe, which colorway would represent you the best and why. You know,
Okay.
okay.
like if you were a shoe, which shoe would you be? Type deal. Okay. We're gonna start with Air Max. Do you guys want to do like tell me like an Air Max model you think represents you the best?
Sure, I'm gonna go Air Max One Big Bubble. What do you call that? 86 OG.
Right. And why? Do you want us to say guess why you think that the shoe represents you the best?
You could,
Maya,
sure, yeah.
Maya, do you think you know why this shoe might first, do you agree with Calby's choice?
I agree with Kelby's choice.
And why would you agree with Calby's choice?
It's definitely a Calby shoe. I'm
I think he is, if anything, in this sneaker world, considered to be an OG.
yes.
Okay?
Oh,
100%.
Uh
bless.
100%.
I've seen his bubble and it's pretty big. Um
Hey
what?
yo.
Uh that I do believe your entry in Air Max world is still kind of new.
Mhm.
So you're
Mm-hmm.
not OG in that perspective, but there's no better shoe to start with than the one.
In the big
So I
bubble,
think
right?
that matches with you well too. Um, I don't know what colorway you would see you at yourself as.
I mean, the colorway to me wouldn't fully matter. Could be really any, and I think that's kind of why I picked it as well. Like when I picked it, I was thinking like obviously when it comes to sneakers and me like shape, I really like to look at the shape of a shoe. So the shape of that, and then thinking that
Mm.
it can go with so many clothing options,
Mhm.
Okay.
like different pants and shorts and such, even sock lengths and stuff like that. Is why I was like, okay, that's because I try to put together my fits a lot. You know what I mean? Like I try to match my fits and everything like
Right.
that. I put effort into it, so that's why I picked that one because I was like, that's a shoe that goes with everything. So it's kind of like me trying to match everything, but it goes with everything type of
Okay.
deal.
All right. Yeah, I like that. Maya, what Air Max model first off?
I think model wise, 95, Air Max 95s.
Matches you best? Okay. And any particular colorway? That
I want to say silver bullet, but I feel like just because I've been rocking my Toronto 95s, like to the point where I have two pairs, um, yeah, I would say maybe my Toronto Air Max 95s, but I would say 95 silhouette in general.
okay.
You guys
Cal, do
think that or
you
no?
agree with that?
I do because the reason I do is one, when I think of that Toronto Air Max, I do think of Maya, to
Okay.
be completely honest. Over like everybody's got those. I need them. Great shoe. My girl's got a pair. Everybody's got like everybody in Toronto, I mean's got a pair. I love that shoe. But when I think of it, I do think of Maya.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one. And then number two, because of Maya's like the pants that she wears a lot of like oversized pants
Right.
and like parachute-ish pants even too as well. And so that big bulky shoe goes with those style of pants I find very well. So I do think that fits her style very well.
Okay. Okay. I know it's a very new Air Max, but I really do see this as a Maya shoe. And I can't say I know if you own it even. The Air Max Muse.
Oh yes, it is definitely a Maya shoe.
I think that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
very representative of Maya.
That's that.
That's a
I
good
love
one. That's a
everything
Do
that
good
you
one.
looks
own that?
alien.
Wait, do you own that?
Yeah. Yeah, Nike sent me this like this greenish camel
Yeah.
pair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
I I
works.
want I do want the silver pair, but
Yeah.
I just haven't gotten them yet.
But
But
I
yeah.
feel like that's very Maya.
Yeah, the muse is definitely very representative of me.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
see that because it's got the high fashion look to it as well.
Yeah. See?
Also that bulky look, like you mentioned, Cal.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So like I know you better than you know yourself.
You do.
Yeah.
If you were a
Yeah.
sneaker. Yeah.
If I was a sneaker,
Yeah.
I was just yeah, no, I do own the Muse. I was gonna say I was like basing it off of what I own, but yeah, no, you're right. The
Yeah.
Muse definitely does make sense.
Uh, okay, for myself, and I've not prepped any answers for these little questions, so I'm
That's
off
what
the
he
fly
says every time.
That's
And
what
he
he
says
every
says,
every time.
fucking time.
but he came up with the game,
I
guys.
came up with the
Anyways.
game. It's my rules. I can change them whenever I want. We're switch. Blah, blah. Air Max that would best represent me. Yeah, it's tough. I don't. I would. I don't know. It's weird. I would guess I would say Air Max 1.
Same, not Big Bubble, just regular
No, regular.
OG Air Max.
Yeah. And but like Air Max 1, and I like the chlorophyll so much and I like the Atmos so much, but I know I can't say those. It's like weird cuz I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean I could
I
say the
think
chlorophyll for
chlorophyll.
you
I
because
think
it's
chlorophyll,
green,
yeah.
man. Like the green
I
is
know
that's
it's
you.
green, but like just the fact that it's green, but yeah, I guess.
I would say chlorophyll, Air Max chlorophyll for Chris, just because of how happy the pair makes you. I
Yeah. You know what? I would actually say Air Max 95 Neon represents me the
Yo,
best.
Neon, yeah,
that's
Yeah.
yep.
I was about to
That's
say if we were gonna say another one, it would be the Air Max 95 Neon
Yeah.
because that's one of those like when I said I think of Maya with the Air Max 95 Toronto.
Yeah.
When I think of the Air Max 95 Neon, I remember you taking a picture with like baseball style pants on. Like I could picture it. It's like a dark photo. I don't
Yeah.
remember everything about it, but your pants are styled like baseball style, and you're
Yeah.
wearing those shoes. And that's like when I thought of it, that's what popped into my head.
Yeah. it goes with my all black outfits because I'm
Yeah.
moody, like, whatever, man. And yeah, I feel like it's like me, it's a serious shoe, a bit mean sometimes, but still
Yeah,
cool.
nice. Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what Air Max represents me the most. Mm. All right. We're gonna switch to another shoe. How about Jordan 1s? Okay, you can go high, you can go low. Tell me which colorway would represent you the best. Whoever has an ideal first,
I
and then
think
we'll discuss. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go mid and
Mm-hmm.
go with the Melody Asani Jordan ones. I think that colorway represents me best. I know I haven't like pulled them out in a minute, but
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
they
Good
definitely
enough.
hold like the most like sentimental value
Okay. I do
for my Jordan
associate
1.
that colorway with you for sure. One, women's collaboration, strong women designer, very clashy yet like very fashion type sneaker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uses different materials, right?
Yeah, the watch
So,
face.
mhm.
Yeah.
I think you're on point with that one, that selection. Cal?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
about the same. Or like for mine, or are we talking about mine
No,
still?
no, for
Because I feel the
my
same.
you like Maya's
Yeah.
choice? Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Because of like everything you said that it's like a pop fashion shoe.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um, Cal,
I'm gonna
which
say
Jordan one?
Jordan 1 High Shadows.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
and
that
like
makes
and
sense.
it's again just with like the fits too. And even when I think about myself, it's like that's probably the shoe I beat the absolute most ever of all time.
Okay.
Um, I think I wore that shoe for a month straight when I first got it. It was like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never worn a shoe like I wore that shoe.
Yeah.
Like of any shoe, man. Like ever. That shoe I just wore it into the ground.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
um it goes with everything. So again, it's just me and my fits thing that I'm like, this is a shoe that I can put together a fit and no matter what, I can throw these with it.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that. Even like there was a Jordan 1 low shadow available to buy. And the first thing you said was get it and wear it with all your outfits.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, in my head, I was like, that's kind of a weird thing. Like, I don't associate shadow with boom, you're set for life for any outfit you pick.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's true. He's
But
not wrong. He's
this
not
is how
wrong.
Cal thinks of his shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I definitely associate Jordan 1 shadows with you, Cal.
Okay, good, fair. Um, Jordan 1 colorway for me.
You better say what I think you're gonna say.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Look at watch how bold this guy's gonna be, listeners. Watch how
no,
Right?
no,
bold.
no,
Look
no,
at what
no,
he's
no,
gonna pick.
no, no, no,
He's
no, no.
gonna
There's two possible options I believe that people expect. I think people are gonna expect Nigel Sylvester
Yeah.
or Bread One.
Bread was mine, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I'll say Bread One.
Yeah.
As much as I fucking love the Nigel Sylvester Jordan One, like I love
Yeah.
it. Like
Hmm.
every time I see it, like in the closet, at the front door, on my feet, I fucking love it. It's a beautiful shoe, but
Yes.
I've put miles
Yeah.
into the Bread One. Like, yeah. So I think that like I'm still on my first pair, despite having several other pairs backup. I've only been using one pair since the beginning for the last 12 years. How crazy is that? You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But they look so
like
good beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. And like you've been collecting sneakers for so long to me, like that it feels like that also represents you because
Mm,
that's the one. You know what I
mm.
mean? That's the one that started it all. And you've
Yeah.
had so much experience in sneakers that like you're deserving of that title.
Oh, thanks, bro. But look,
Yeah.
okay, look at it this way. I had the opportunity to go to Portland to Nike campus, and I chose to wear a bread one.
hmm
You
Yeah.
know, so that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
And
okay,
I remember
so
you telling the story about Oscar from Modern Notoriety. Shout out. And so like everything, like a lot. Like if I
yeah,
think of a Jordan 1 and Chris, that's the one I think of.
yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, to think like what? Oh, so pre 2013, I disliked the Jordan one. Weird. If you guys had the opportunity to we'll close this little game topic for now. We could use it at another time, maybe when Alvin is there too. But for now, if you had the opportunity to go to Portland Nike campus, what shoe would you wear?
Easy. I'd probably wear my Melody Asani
Hmm.
Jordan 1 mids
Okay.
because it represents women and it's it's actually like the value of it hasn't decreased either. Like
Hmm.
the resale value on it is still pretty high. And yeah, not many people have it. So
Hmm.
I'd probably do those.
Cal, I have an idea what you would wear.
What's that?
Do you know what you did you pick your shoe already or?
I'm between a couple.
I don't want to sway your choice there. Maybe I'm
The
thinking. Go ahead.
I had two.
Yeah.
My first thought
Watch this guy be bold, eh? And then
no. my my first thought was the Kith Pippin one Friends and Family.
yes, that's the one
Yep.
I'm thinking.
That's what that makes sense.
And yeah, that or my Nike ID Air Max ones. Or Nike by
Yes.
you, I should say.
Yeah, that's a good
Because
pick.
Hmm
just in case they're like, oh, where'd you get those? I'm like, oh, I
Yes.
designed
Oh,
them. You want to give me a
that's always
job,
a good
fam?
pick.
I designed them. Are you hiring?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very good. We can close this topic for now. Take it up again like some other time. I do have some quick fire questions that we can I can ask you guys. Um, I was thinking about what the next sneaker. Oh, did we do this already? I think we did. I gotta
What?
skip it then. But which shoe line? Is there a shoe line that you wish you would get into? Does that make sense? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that
yeah,
makes
right.
sense to me.
Okay,
Hmm
so you most people can't get into all the sneakers that are coming out, right? Despite there being a lot of nice sneakers out there, but you can't just, get into everything. There's so much coming out. But is there one sneaker line that you're thinking of like, shit, I wish I had some of these pairs. And I wish it made sense for me to, you know, get into it.
Mm.
Hmm.
I'm asking this because I think what like Cal is kind of like, oh, getting into Air Max, right? So you're
Yeah.
undertaking that right now. Is there another sneaker line or something else that you guys are looking at, and like when it real
There
launches? Yeah.
there's been a couple that for me that I didn't get into because it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
And those would be like Dunks and
Mm.
Vans.
Okay.
Vans especially because like even like Joe Fresh Goods put out
Yeah.
some Vans
Yeah.
and that I really liked. They had the like checkerboard. There's like a beige
Yes.
pair, pink pair,
Pink pair. Yeah.
and yeah, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to get those pink ones. And then I literally was like, I shouldn't do that because if I like them, I'm gonna start wanting to buy more. And there's so many Vans
Yeah.
that
So
I
many.
can't get
100%.
involved in this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used
They're
to.
affordable though. They're affordable, but yeah.
Yeah, but then
See,
you
and that
start
could be the
hunting.
problem too.
Then you
Yeah.
end up with like 40 pairs. You ain't got room for that shit, you know?
No,
You get
that was
40
me.
pairs.
That was me at one point when they came out with the new school. I was like, oh,
Dude,
this
like
chunky soul.
also
Yeah.
these Vans outlets, even here in my Montreal area, are very good. Pricing is
Mhm.
very
Hmm.
good. They get some shit that you can't find anywhere else, or it seems like it. And I think if you dive into the van stuff, you'll find out that there are particular vans that are more sought after than others, or there's some stuff
Yeah.
like which factory
Anaheim
they're made at.
factory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck,
Yeah.
man? And
That's
then
Yeah.
crazy.
you start hunting for them, and then you end up with 30 more pairs that you just can't
Yeah.
have that right now. Yeah.
I th
Okay. Good. Maya, do you have something?
I mean, I would say Saucony just because I have
Mm.
Mm.
a couple pairs. Yeah,
They want
they're
to get.
mostly collabs. They're mostly like the J-Tips collabs, but
Yeah.
I do have like the Bodega one as well. Like I think I have a good like solid Saucony collection.
So maybe you're already in it. Maybe you don't want to
Yeah,
get too much into it.
I don't want to get too much into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Nah.
it's definitely a brand that I would like consider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Because definitely too with Saucony, you're getting quality and comfort.
Oh
yes.
yeah,
So if you get too deep into it, like
it's over.
you're gonna yeah.
If you look at all the old collabs, what was it, like 8 years ago, something like that? Like
Yeah.
those are all very good collabs.
Yeah.
And if they're still wearable, oh man, were you gonna go hunting for them or something? Ah, dude.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want to go down that rabbit hole.
I keep kind of sneakily looking at the new Converse Shea
Oh.
basketball sneaker. I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's interesting. I kind of want
It
to try
is
it, but then
interesting.
I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck. He's Canadian. Converse
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
Converse is like a
It's
cool, like,
Converse, yeah.
like niche brand. Not really, but kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, kind of fashion, kind of not. I don't know.
Yeah,
So
he definitely tried to
he's
make it
fashion.
fashion too.
Yeah,
And he's like the guy for
he
fashion in
fits
the
champ.
NBA, I'd
Yeah,
say. Everybody says
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
so yeah, very interesting. Peyton Pritchard just got signed by Converse too. So I'm like, yo, I don't know. That is very interesting to me. Do I have the bandwidth to take on, Converse basketball secure? I don't know. I don't know at this
But
time.
man gets into Converse basketball sneakers, and then on his off days, instead of wearing Jordan 1s, he starts wearing Chucks everywhere.
Shucks.
Because that
And
could
the
be a
hero.
slippery slope too, man. If you started
Yeah.
really liking Chucks.
No, it's like
that's like me. Like like when I wear my Chucks, I'm like, I love Chucks.
I
And then
know.
after I have to tell myself, like, you can't wear Chucks all the time. Look at all the shoes you have. Like, you can't just put on Chucks every day.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Very cool. You know who wears Chucks? Paul Walker in Fast and Furious. He wears
Yeah.
Chucks. Yeah. All right. I think we'll close it out like right there on a good note. You guys want to send out any shout outs before we close it out?
I got a couple shout outs.
Yeah.
First, shout out to Sid, man. Long time friend, and that was really cool that he reached out to me. I appreciate that, and helped me give the Oop God an Oop. So thank you very
Yep.
much for that. And
Shout
then
out, Sid.
also shout out to Alvin, man. See you next show, bro.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
Alvin.
we love you, Alvin.
Love him. All right. That was a great show. Thank you, audience, for joining us once again. And you can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast and where podcasts are broadcast. Maya, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at po.tato.
Calby, where can people find you?
You can find me at Just Kelby, and you can find Alvin at Canada Got Soul and Mr. Q Mar.
Shout out to Canada. So you can find myself at Christopher.chu, and be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast. Big shout out to our sponsors, Still.ca and Quality. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.
Peace.